Hello everyone, hello, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to episode 90 of Stash Watch. Yes, I'm Chocolo Roberto. Yeah, basically going to talk about what I've got in my chocolate stash that's going to be hopefully reviewed in next week or three. I always say this where I get a massive backlog of chocolates and never quite get around to reviewing it all in good time, but I will get there eventually. So hope you're doing okay. Yeah, there's used to do this every week, but it got to the point where, it's just a bit silly trying to keep up doing that every week, really. Just too much chocolate. Well, I don't know. Basically, I just couldn't review it quick enough. So basically, the things I planned to review at the weekend were things I put in Stash Watch the previous week and stuff like that. So it just became a bit too much to keep going. But every now and again, when a stash fills up, I'll do a new Stash Watch, and that's where we are today, basically. Yeah, so I've got plenty to go on. I mean, it's ridiculous actually. New stuff that keeps coming out. There's Christmas stuff appearing now as well. So I have reviewed basically a lot of it is stuff that's been out previous years, so I have reviewed all of it already, really. But there are some new things, and there are some, bits and pieces that are slightly different, so I'm reviewing those as well. So, it's one of those. I mean, I remember, I think I've said this before on the channel, but some people have asked me, how is there enough to review? Is there enough chocolate? And I mean, to be honest with you, when I first started the channel, I didn't think there would be really, but there really is. I mean, you never stop. There's always there's too much, if anything, too much. Always loads of stuff. Now, first of all, I do member exclusives, bronze members and above. And this week's basically today I'm going to get this review today is yes, the new Kit Kat cereal. Look at this. Yes, new Kit Kat cereal. Look at that. Yeah, so as I do review like cereals and ice creams for the members, basically, bronze members and above. That's what we're doing today. So you can see there. I don't know, a bit dubious about this one. It definitely looks well. It has. It has a sort of well, it doesn't look like Kit Kats, but you can see what they were trying to achieve. I'm sure there's another cereal that's identical to this that's not Kit Kat related, not chocolate related. But anyway, well, we'll see. Will it taste like Kit Kat? I'm not too sure. Yeah, but nonetheless, it's an interesting one. So we'll see how that goes. I will review that hopefully today, and should be getting up today, that one actually. So I've got plenty of stuff, and there's a new one here. And so I'm going to hopefully review today and get out this week coming. Yes, it's a Terry's chocolate mint. So it's not chocolate orange, but chocolate mint. So still shaped like an orange. So they've. I mean, it's a funny one. Why? I don't know. Yeah, they could have made. Well, maybe they have. I don't think they have. I think it's just mint. There's no orange flavouring in it. It's a shame now. I feel like if they'd have done an orange mint one, I know After Eights did an orange sort of After Eight where it was still mint but had an orange flavour, and maybe they should have tried to do that, combine the two. I don't know. I feel like they could have. I don't know, not sure. Interesting. We'll see what it's like. Hi there, Alan. Yes, great to see you, Alan. Not too bad at all, thank you. I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, how are you doing? I feel not too bad today. I've been, been a busy week as always, but I feel like I'm relatively on top of things today. We'll see how we'll see how that continues. But yeah, so got a lot of new things. Actually, this was in Asda. I saw this actually. I think Scotty mentioned it to me, but I actually found it in Asda. But I think he mentioned it was in B&M, but I saw it in Asda anyway. So yeah, so quite interesting with this one. One of the new range of Terry's chocolate orange shenanigans that's going on. But as I say, I do kind of wish that maybe it was, maybe it was actually, I don't know, orange flavoured as well as mint maybe. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Alan. Yes, what's the chocolate situation like with you? Is that Jaffa Cakes you've got on your picture this time? I can't quite, yeah, I think it is, yes, Jaffa Cakes. Is that the strawberry one as well? Possibly, or raspberry, yeah. I still wish they did an assortment of Jaffa Cakes, rather than just, because basically, long story short, is I don't mind the other ones. It has to do an orange, not an orange one, a lemon and a strawberry one, I think. A lemon one, which is quite interesting. I don't mind them, but they're never as good as the original orange ones, basically. So, so I wish they did like an assortment so you could just, get the taste of the different flavours, basically. I wish that's what I want anyway. So yeah, another one. This is probably next week's member one. I was doing the loaded fries from Seabrook, basically curly fries, and there's a fourth one. I think this is an Asda exclusive Scotty was mentioning, so thanks to Scotty for mentioning this as well. Good old spy there for me, chocolate spy. The Cajun spice curly fries. I think by the bagful. Yeah, Seabrook one. Yes, this is the fourth, I think it is, maybe the third. Not sure how many I've done now, but yes, this will be a member review for next week, I think. I'll probably review it soon. An interesting one, that one, interesting. So they are quite interesting, those. But I don't know, yeah, it's one of those where, yeah, kind of, I don't know, there's quite strong flavours, but I don't think the flavours came out too strong, as strong as I would have liked, basically. But, we'll see what happens. And yeah, continuing on with the Tony's Chocolate little bits as well, little bits. The final one, it's presumably the Sainsbury's exclusive. Yes, the, what's it called? The dark orange choco cookie. There we go. Yeah, so that's the final one of the 3. So there's the final one of the 4. So I've got the other 4. I've reviewed all 3 of the others, but one of them has not been published yet. So hopefully I'll get that out this week. All going well, and review that one as well. So you can see the problem, really, can't you? You know, if I'm only publishing about 3 videos a week, maybe 4, which includes the member one. You know, it's quite difficult to get all these out when I've got so many things. You've seen already about 3 different things. You know, there's loads more to go. There's ridiculously lots actually. And again, looking at the Christmas ones, you've got these round trees, festive randoms. Yes, more random than a sheep on skates. Strangely enough, it's a polar bear saying it rather than a sheep. And got like, looks like he's got pineapples and stuff on his head there. Interesting indeed. Artificial colours, flavours or preservatives. Yeah, so I don't know. They're probably just in different shapes. I feel like I might have seen these before. But, you know, yes. Found the raspberry Jaffa cakes today. They sure have shrunk in size. Are they all smaller, are they, Alan? And they used to be 50 calories each, Jaffa cakes. Are they still 50 calories? Yeah, it's a bit rubbish if they are. I mean, if they're still 50 calories, well, I don't know, maybe they could have just pumped them full of sugar or something. Yeah, maybe I need to look back at my old reviews of old Jaffa cakes and see what the weightage is, you know. Yeah, interesting that. Rubbish that if that's what they've done, though. That's pretty rubbish, isn't it, that if they're shrinking them. Yeah, raspberry Jaffa cakes. I feel like I've had those. I'm sure I reviewed them on the channel. Are they new? I feel like I've reviewed those. Was it strawberry ones I did? Don't know. Maybe I need to look out for those. The strawberry and raspberry sound quite similar. Well, they're very similar to me. You know, as in I always confuse them. So it might have been I've not reviewed those yet. So yeah, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, thanks, Alan. I'll keep an eye. Is that a Tesco one? Tesco usually have the the Jaffa cake, new Jaffa cake flavours, almost always it seems. So yeah, I'll check that out. But yeah, thanks, Alan. I'll have to keep an eye out for that one as well. Were they nice, by the way? What did you think? The problem is, like I said before, I feel like they're nice, but they're just not as good as the regular orange ones, basically. So yeah, a bit of a shame that. Speaking of more Christmassy stuffs, yes, they get these After Eights Winter Fondants, London Design Edition. All right, London's so it's basically all your typical stuff there. Basically just a bus. I mean, strangely enough, is there a clock one? I don't know. It's got like a picture of a clock, but is actually a clock-shaped one. In fact, it's got one on the back here, so there we go. I've got a bow tie. Well known for bow ties in London. A sort of Monopoly-looking guy in a suitcase and a top hat. Again, well known in London for those kind of things. In fact, is that what they are? Because there's no bus there, is there? So that's a bit strange. I don't know. Up to 8 different chocolate cell figures. Okay, so that's the other ones maybe. All right, well, not more like Monopoly pieces than anything else, but nonetheless, I'm assured that they have London Design Editions. So there we go. 41. Yeah, right. So definitely got that because it was either 49 or 50 calories. So they've definitely shrunk then. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That. So still 10 in the pack, I guess. But I'm sure I did check. Did I? I'm sure I felt like I got some not long ago. And I checked the calorie count. Although I don't know whether it's the Asda ones I checked, and they had 15 or 49 or something. And yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember now. Maybe I'm just dreaming it. I can't remember. But yeah, the 41. Yeah, they were definitely 49 or 50 before, because it used to be a thing where it's 50. I'm sure it's 50 actually. 50 calories a cake. That's pretty rubbish, that, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty rubbish, that. So maybe I'll have to look at one of my old videos when I review this. But yeah, it's rubbish if they shrunk them. You know, I don't know. Yes, so it's basically, what's that? Yeah, 20 or 25% reduction. 20% reduction in size. So pretty much, isn't it? So pretty rubbish, that, really. Bet they're not 20% cheaper. That's for sure. All right, yes. So what else we got? Yeah, got loads of. Another Christmassy one here. The candy cane bubbles from Aero. Look at that. So basically the same. Yeah, they do the snow bubbles usually, didn't it? They've just basically replaced the what used to look like a milk chocolate outer coating with a red coating, but they're still basically the same. It's not actually white chocolate. It's just whatever concoction it is, just flavoured vanilla that they have. Still quite nice. Strangely, I think sometimes candy canes will be mint flavoured. I'm not sure. This sort of red and white decoration in mainland Europe, anyways, is synonymous with mint flavouring. But I assume this is not. It just says vanilla flavour at the bottom. So it's an interesting one. Lots of air in this though. It's basically half empty. You've got the crimpages at the top. So this crimp at the top, as I always say, is never going to have anything in it because it's sealed shut. And you've got the same at the bottom. So the pack is actually a lot smaller anyway. And then of course this bit itself is just full of air, so hardly anything in it basically. So yeah, it's not unusual, but yeah, a bit rubbish really. We do continue with, we do have the candy cane Smarties as well, but I think these ones are literally just red and white Smarties basically. But you know, not very festive. Interesting ones. I don't think there's anything special about them other than the colour really. What's it say there? 16? 16 portions per pack maybe? 16 sweets is one serving, okay. Alright, yeah, interesting. So nothing too dramatic there. I thought I'd get them, I might give them a review, just you know, just to show them off really. I did get these ones as well. These are sort of Tony's Chocolonely little bits. I think I reviewed a movie sort of snack version of Poppets where they had a movie mix bag. I'm not sure if this is any different. This might just be Choc toffee popcorn in all of them rather than a mix. But you know, yeah, got them as well. Got them in B&M. Yeah, one of those. Got to get them reviewed, and why not? Quite a lot, really. As I say, there's just so much here. It just gets a bit ridiculous, really. Yeah, I think Poppets as well. I don't know if I've ever reviewed the regular Poppets. To be honest with you, I feel like I have in the past reviewed just the limited edition or the special ones, but I don't know if I've reviewed just like the regular ones. Maybe I need to do that. They used to be coming in little cardboard boxes, didn't they, Poppets? I don't know if they still do them. They're more in the bigger bag versions. We also got this, this cherry ripe layers. It's like basically it's coconut, cherry flavoured coconut. Basically, it's covered in chocolate. I don't know what that is at the top. It gives you any kind of description. Cadbury cherry ripe layers, it says basically. Old gold dark chocolate with cherry ripe flavoured jelly. Alright. Coconut flavoured cream and coconuts. Alright, so there we go. Interesting that, yeah. That's quite good. Looks like that sort of old, we did a picnic one of those. I don't think I've ever reviewed that. I might have to get that out. These arrows look good. Style over substance, I imagine. Yeah, basically, Alan, I think that's the gist of it. They're the same as the last year's ones. They're just, you know, the snow bubble ones, whatever they're called. But basically, rather than colour half of it milk chocolate colour, they've just made it red, basically. But it does look nice. I think it's very Christmassy. I can imagine if you took them out to put them in a bowl or something for, you know, Christmas treats and things, I think they'd look pretty good, actually. So, yeah, but yeah, I think, like you say, it's more, it's the style, isn't it? Yeah, so, yeah. One of those, I think, one of those. Yeah. Now I did find there's loads of new Cadbury Australia products. Yeah, this one in the comments. I forgot who it was now. I think yeah, I can't remember. It was a person from I think it's a person from Chile actually was talking in the comments about Cadbury Australia chocolate. I think they were trying to get some of them basically. Yeah, just so I could find the. Yeah, I think they had their own like channel or what have you. You know, they were doing different things. Let's see if we can find them. Unusual channel name. Let's see if I can see it. Yes, Commercial Isadora Carpe Diem. I think it is. It looks like a commercial person. Seize the day, I guess. I'm not sure, but anyway, there we go. Yes, hello if you're watching, by the way. It was in Spanish, basically. I did try and show off my Spanish to them, but I'm not sure if they were very impressed. But but basically, yeah, they're asking about loads of Australian products. Essentially, what's the best one? And the problem was, you know, I do have reviewed quite a lot of Australian products, but they tended to be all Cadbury ones, really. So I'm not really very small subset of the chocolate I'm available there. And while they are varied, I don't think I could definitively say, you know, give a top 10 Australian chocolates. I could perhaps do a Cadbury. Top 10 Cadbury chocolates from Australia. We did get this one. It's the Cadbury Caramel Hedgehog Slices. I think Hedgehog is a kind of, sort of, well, not say a brand, but a chocolate bar that they have in Australia that Cadbury do, I think. You know, like Cadbury Boost or something. Not like Cadbury Boost, but you know. Alright, so it says caramelised white chocolate with Rice Crisps, almond pieces, and toasted chocolate. Is that what it says? Did that say toasted chocolate? Toasted chocolate. Alright, don't know what toasted chocolate is. That's certainly a new one to me, toasted chocolate. Can you toast chocolate? That's very, yeah. I mean, obviously, the thing is, it does cover the regular description, unfortunately. Well, it does say on here, what does it say there? That'd be a better one. Caramelised white chocolate with almond pieces, toasted coconut. Ah, there we go, toasted coconut. I'm sure it says toasted chocolate there. Yeah, toasted chocolate, it says there. Look at that. You see these, you know, these import stickers, they make so many I've seen so many mistakes on these. You know, toasted chocolate. I mean, you know, it's like, what on earth? I thought, is it like a cocoa bean? Is that what the meaning? But look at that. It's, yeah. toasted coconut. So I'd always be wary of these, and I've seen mistakes in the calories where they've had like an extra a zero on the end when you shouldn't have done. And I've seen loads of the stuff, so I would be wary if it matters to you. I would be very wary of those. You know, I can imagine it'd be quite important really if it's things like allergies and things. You know, you'd like to think that they'd get that right and make an effort to, but I've definitely seen some pretty blatant mistakes, and that's just one of them. You know, it's coconut, not chocolate, and it's, as I say, it's not the first time I've seen that. So yeah, all right. I've got another one of the slices range. It's not labelled as hedgehog this time. Just slices crackle it is. Dairy milk chocolate with rice crisps and toasted coconut. Or toasted chocolate as the... Let's see if they made a mistake on this one. Yeah, they've made the same mistake. Toasted. Don't think quite... If it's not quite zooming in there. Focusing in. Toasted chocolate, yeah. Same mistake. So it's obviously the same person copying and pasting probably. I don't know what they've been doing. But feels very lumpy though, I can tell you that. Very lumpy indeed. Feels like full of stuff. Yeah, I like this and this one. Although it's not much different than the other one. The new one's like got almond pieces in. This one, why has this one not got almond pieces? Rice crisps. It's strange that you would have thought they were just you know. It's odd that this one's got this one here got almonds in. This one doesn't. I don't quite understand that. But yeah, strange. Yeah, interesting. You'd think it'd just be different chocolate colours really, but interesting all the same. I'm sure these used to be, well, I don't know. It could be the ingredients, but some of these used to be 180 grams. You know, one of those. Yes, there we go. Well, hi there, Poppy. Great to see you. Good to see you could make it. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. How's the streaming going? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah. I hope you're doing very well, Pop. It's good to see you. Yeah, great to see you, Pop. How's your day going today? Basically, just going over the things I'm going to review in the upcoming weeks. That's the gist of what I'm up to today at the moment with this thing, yes. And you're doing good. Oh, good to hear, good to hear. Yeah, good to hear. Did you get your streaming sorted out, by the way? How did it go in the end? Going well? Yes, oh, great stuff, great stuff. Yeah, very difficult. Unfortunately, I'm sorry I couldn't advise you on that one, basically. Long story short is that I'm on a PC. You know, all my stuff here is on a PC. I'm not on a tablet or anything like that. And it's just, you know, with PCs, I imagine it's probably easier because you can customize it a lot better. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the advice is there. I'm sure there's loads of people who do it online. So I'm sure there's YouTube videos about it actually. But unfortunately, because I don't use the same software and things, I can't quite advise on the best way to go about it, unfortunately. It's going okay, but streaming is tricky. Yeah, this is it. I'm sure you'll get there. You just have to learn by doing it, basically. It's how I got to where I am. You know, you have these problems and you just get over them, really. Yeah, you'll get there, I'm sure. Just have to keep at it. Yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, this is it. I mean, for instance, all this stuff here where, you know, I've got the chat appearing here and things like this. It's all basically, you know, plug into into Chrome, essentially, internet browser. So I've got a plug-in for Chrome. And that's, you know, and then I'm using OBS, a streaming software, to enable that to appear and stuff like this to put on the screen. So, you know, it's just, I don't know how you could even do that on a you know, a tablet or a phone or anything like that. I'm sure it's possible, but it'd be a lot more complicated, I imagine. Yes. Just had a pickup, absolutely delicious. Should do a review. I was cheeky, I had two. I have reviewed them, I think, actually. You know, I'm sure I've reviewed them maybe a long time ago, but I do like pickups. Yeah, it's basically just a slab of chocolate, isn't it, covered in biscuit. I really like that. Yes. Yeah, I really like that. Very nice pickups, I must say. They're biscuit, but basically a chocolate bar. Like they sort of bridge the gap between chocolate bars and biscuits, haven't they? They're very nice. Yeah. Possibly one way. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure it's possible because there is a demand to do it. And a lot of people are streaming on the phones and tablets and things. So, you know, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But let me know if you do find out. Let me know. It'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm sure you get there. I'm sure you will. But just keep at it. That's what I would say. Don't worry about any problems. Just do it. You know, just got to do it. Really. I mean, I had internet trouble, which actually kind of did stop me doing it. But as long as you don't have the internet troubles, you should be fine. Yeah. What's the plan for live? Well, basically, I'm just going over. Well, pretty much, I've been over most of the stuff actually, Poppy. You've just caught roughly the end of it. Yeah. So, basically talking about what I'm going to review in the upcoming week, essentially. So, yeah, the last one at least was this. Yes, special edition. I'll go over the other ones as well, though. Cadbury Dairy Milk Mint Triple Decker. Look at that. Dairy Milk Milk Chocolate Dream White Chocolate and Mint Flavoured Choc. Okay, so we did. I think they did a Neapolitan one. I think it's basically the same as the Neapolitan one they did not long ago, but they've replaced the strawberry flavour, whatever it was, with mint. Is the gist of it. So triple decker though, eh? Triple decker. I wish I actually did a triple decker bar, Cadbury triple decker. You know, like a double decker, but triple decker. Yes. Never heard of it. Yeah, it looks Halloween spooky. I guess it does a bit, doesn't it? It's coming towards Halloween. It does sort of hit that vibe, doesn't it? I mean, he could have dressed it up as a Halloween one, couldn't he, really? With bats and stuff. But yeah, it does have that look. It looks very nice, doesn't it, though? I'll say if you there was a Dairy Milk Neapolitan. It's an Australian import from B&M, by the way. So it is one of those where, it isn't available in the UK officially, but you can get it through B&M. And a reasonable price as well. So I always recommend, B&M, to be honest with you, it's amazing the chocolate they get in there, actually. I'm very impressed. I never really went to B&M at all before I did this challenge. People started saying, have you seen this chocolate, have you seen that chocolate? Going to B&M is definitely recommended for any chocolate lovers out there. It really is. Yeah, it really is. Yes, there we go. So that's pretty much it, Poppy. So I'll go over the things I did do. I always do a little summary at the end as well. So yeah, I did get a review for the members, bronze members and above. Yes, this new Nestle Kit Kat cereal. A bit dubious as to how authentic it'll be, but you can see there's kind of grooves in there to make it look roughly Kit Kat-like. So that'll be the member review for today. I'm hoping to get it done today, actually, fingers crossed. And the member review for next week. Hopefully it'll be these Seabrook, yes, loaded Cajun spice curly fries. Yeah, so that's the plan for the members for a couple of weeks. So yeah, so we're good. That's the last. I think that's the last in the series. I've done 2 or 3 of them already. I think maybe 2 of them. I think. Yes. Kit Kat cereal, like that. Not cereal. I never tried Kit Kat cereal. Those crisps. Yeah, it's one of those. Isn't it? I mean, it's. I think it's definitely an odd one for. There's not many chocolate bars of cereal. Let's face it. I mean, I think that's probably the only one I can think of. I think there are some Poppets ones actually. I've got to do in the future. Actually, I've not got them today. But yeah, there's not many chocolate bar ones. Maybe Lion Bar did one, didn't they? But it was terrible. I remember Lion Bar did a cereal. It wasn't very nice. So there might have been some basically, but you don't see many of them. There's doing biscuits and things, but cereals, yeah, good idea. But I guess I don't know. Swings and roundabouts. There's quite a lot of cereals out there already. I don't know, all the sort of treaty ones like Frosties and Nesquik and all the other ones. So I guess it's a bit of a crowded market already, really. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, got a couple of these Christmas ones as well. Yes, the Aero Candy Cane Bubbles and these Smarties as well. Although these ones are, these are flavoured vanilla. These are just basically coloured Smarties, so nothing too special. But it should be interesting all the same. So I'm going to get those reviewed. The chocolate makes your mouth dry and a bit needs water. Like you want to drink, makes your mouth dry. Well, does it really? Yeah, it's interesting that. It's interesting. Well, I always enjoy having like a cup of coffee or something with some chocolate. I must say, actually, I guess milk would work as well. But yeah, fair enough. I think. Yeah, it's not. I think you're right. You want to make an experience of it. Really. I quite like having a nice drink with it. Has to be said. Yeah, and then what else we go? Yes, and this is the main one. I'm going to review this today. All going well. There's Terry's chocolate mint. Yes, so not chocolate orange, but chocolate mint. Strangely, could have perhaps done a combination with orange and mint, you'd think. But no, nonetheless, looks like an orange. Got the same segments. I think they've changed the design actually, which is quite good. Which is, they haven't been too lazy. Have actually changed the design. Look at that. So it's not like it's still an orange, but they've made it look a bit different. The segments. So that's quite interesting. I quite like that. I guess they couldn't really just do a mint shrub or something like that, could they? Really, whatever. But yeah, another couple of Christmas ones coming up as well. Yes, the Winter Fondants from After 8, London Design Edition, and Ranches Randoms Festivus with a polar bear. Talking about, sheep on skates. There we are. Okay. Yeah, chocolate orange is good. Well, you mentioned that. Yes, I've got these ones as well. These Tony's Chocolonely Little Bits as well. Yes, which I hope to review probably tomorrow. Yeah, these are dark orange choco cookie, which sounds very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed, yes. Yeah, the rounds do sound very nice. They do look pretty good, actually. I do like, sugary sweets like that. I probably shouldn't, but yeah, I do like them a lot. Yeah, and finally I have these, Poppets Choc Toffee Popcorn. Well, not finally, actually. I've got a couple more to do. Yes, milk choc coated. So yeah, an interesting one. So I used to do like live reviews, but I found that, basically just eating too much, basically. So I tried to stop doing the live reviews now. Maybe I'll do them in special occasions, but generally I've stopped doing them really. Yeah, and these are the 2 last ones, I think, possibly. I've just done them, yeah. Oh yes, this cherry ripe as well, layers, basically coconuts. Yeah, cherry coconut, the gist of it, with dark chocolate. So not for everyone that one, but that's an Australian import as well. The last 2 of these, yes, other 2 dairy milks from there, or County Dairy Milks, Cadbury bars. Dairy milk slices, Hedgehog and Crackle. Hedgehog one is the caramel one. It's got almonds and crackly pieces, Rice Krispies pieces. This one's just got Rice Krispie pieces. Yes, and yeah, and it's got what was it? Toasted coconut or toasted chocolate, as it says on the back description. Never heard of these actually. Whilst as well, no, they are quite small. It's like a one-off little. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. But yeah, it is a bit smaller. Yeah, it's just like a one-off little bar of something basically. Yeah. Dark chocolate's too bitter for you. Well, this is it. Well, you know, depends what your different strengths basically. Different strengths. I mean, I found that you know, I think Bourneville's kind of like 30 to 40% cocoa solids. You know, and basically anything 50 to 60 is kind of okay for me, but anything above that is too bitter, like you say. So I don't know if you're able to tolerate the lower ones. Maybe try some of those and see. If you've got different flavours in, sometimes they can work for me. Sometimes they can work. You know, if the one with the mint, the Bourneville mint one was very nice actually. Yeah, so maybe try some of those if you can, if you see them. But there are different strengths out there basically. Some of the higher, you know, when it gets to 60, 70, 80, that might be too much, I think, or anything like that. Yeah, have a think. Well, you know, but sometimes, you know, you just, yeah, it's just dark chocolate, isn't it? You just don't. You're just not a big fan of it, so it's fair enough if that's the case, Poppy. It's fair enough. Well, there we go, really. Yes, that's what's got coming. It's only a short live, really, basically. I'm just going to go over what I was going to review coming up this coming week. A little bit of a sneak preview, basically. So that's the gist of it. Yes, that is the gist of it. I'm doing my own sort of gaming channel as well, Poppy. So if you fancy checking that out, Good Lord Montgomery is the is who I am on that one. I'll spell it out for you if you want to. Yes, if you want to find me on there, I'm gonna perhaps do some live gamings and stuff like that. So that's me on my gaming channel as well. So I've not done too much on it basically. I've only been doing it bits and pieces. But if you want to check it out, if you're into games, give it a go, yes, and I'm probably going to do some lives on there as well at some point. I did do in the past basically, but it was before I got my internet improved. So yeah, so I've been uploading games to that as well, some of my footage and things, just sort of, you know, casually basically. But I'd like to continue it on a bit more, but it's difficult to keep two channels going. It can be quite it's a lot of work basically, but I'm trying to do it. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Yes, I know probably, you know, you're doing pretty well, your games channel. I mean, you've always got 2,000 subscribers. You're doing very well there, really. You know, so not bad at all. I haven't played Roblox, but maybe I will. Maybe you'll talk me into it. You know, someone else was mentioning maybe I should try it. So we'll see. It's popular, really. So, yeah, maybe it's the way forward. You have to show me the ropes. Yes, all right, Poppy, right, Alan. Yeah, thanks so much again for all your support, all your chats, all your comments and things. Yeah, so it's only a short live, really, this one. Just basically, you know, it can take longer sometimes. It depends what happens. Depends, you know, how many people show up and things. But it's one of those, really, I think. So there we go. But yeah, so there we go. Wrap it up. It's about a 6-second delay. It's one of those basically. So I might, yeah, I might be gone by the time you know any comments come through. Just subscribed and commented. Oh, thank you so much, Poppy. Thank you. Yes, check out my videos, see what you think, and see if you like any of the games. Let me know which are your favourites. Done a few of them. Still doing Bloons TD6 at the moment is the main one I'm doing. Also doing yes, Baldur's Gate 3 and potentially a couple of others, like some other minor ones as well, really. So there's a few of them. Vampire Survivors is another one I'm looking into at the moment. It's hard to stick at one, though, you know. Yeah, it's very difficult to fit them all in, so I'm trying to do that. But yes. But yeah, it's definitely up your street, Poppy. I know you like games. So yeah, I'd be interested to see what you think of those. Let me know. Yeah, well, thank you so much for that. I'll check that out in a bit, yeah, after this one. But yeah, that brings me to the end of the stream. So hope you enjoyed it, Poppy. Thanks for turning up, and thanks, Alan, from before as well, and everyone else who's watching. Really great for all your support and to see you again. And yes, I know some of you don't always chat, so it's no problem if you don't. It's no problem at all. But yeah, that's it. Always great to see you all. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. It's very nice of you to say. Thank you so much. And best of luck with your channel, by the way. Keep me updated with that and how you get on with your streaming as well. Yeah, fingers crossed you get it all sorted. I'm sure you will. Just keep at it and you'll get there. I'm sure you will. No, no problem at all. No problem at all. All right, then. Well, there's about a 6-second round trip delay of messages, so I apologise if basically you do say something and I don't reply. It's not because I've gone. It's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just because I haven't received it by the time I've gone, basically. So I do apologise for that. It's not on purpose. All right, well, take care, Poppy. Yes, and Alan too. And everyone else, have a great weekend. Thanks so much again for all your support, everyone. Massively appreciated. As I say, always is. And I'll try and get these reviews done shortly. If you're a bronze member above, there will be the Kit Kat cereal coming out soon. Hopefully tonight. Hopefully we'll get some, maybe possibly a review out tomorrow as well, if I can. But if not, definitely one on Monday. So there we go. Thanks, Poppy. Yeah, take care. Have a great weekend, Poppy. Enjoy your gaming and let me know how you get on with it, as I say. Oh, thank you so much, Anne. You have a great one too. And yes, I'll be checking out these raspberry Jaffa cakes, that's for sure. And checking out the weight at 41 grams. Yeah, ridiculous that, ridiculous. Can't believe, but they never get bigger, do they? They always get smaller. That's what I mean. They never make them bigger unless they're doing like a limited edition massive one, which I think they did with the Jaffa Cake, the Jerry Dodger one that I got the other week. But yeah, ridiculous really. Take care, Poppy. See you soon. And you, Alan. Have a great one, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.